Hi, my name is Jen Delaney, and I'm a trauma therapist, and I help people to live a more optimal and thriving life. So, today I wanted to talk a little bit about the differences between life coaching and counseling. Life coaches are amazing because they ask the right questions that lead you towards your goals and your hopes and your intentions. That being said, sometimes, in spite of our best intentions, we're still sabotaging or things aren't working out and we're wondering, what is going on that deeper level. So, of course, I've talked about the triune brain, the three-part brain. We have this deeper brain that controls our physiology. It helps our heart to beat and us to breathe so we don't have to sit there going in, out. And it also is where we store trauma. This newer brain that humans have, we can set goals. We can have good intentions. We can create positive thinking and affirmations and that's all wonderful and it helps us, but to complement that we have to be doing the deeper work if we're not able to meet those goals or if we're sabotaging ourselves in some way. And that is when counseling comes in. That's when therapy comes in, particularly body-centered therapy. Counselors, the wonderful thing they do is they hold space for our deepest emotions. They help us to begin to understand that the root of anxiety is this an inability to feel, because most of us have been shut down. Our feelings, our emotions have been discouraged, so we've never learned to really process them or how to handle them or how to self-regulate and work through them. So counselors hold space for emotion. A body-centered therapist goes a step further in that they are able to help us access the deep brain where trauma is stored and get it out of the body. Our bodies are these brilliant instruments that are giving us messages. And because we don't really understand even how to process emotion or feel emotion, a lot of times we're ignoring the body. Not just the emotions, but the body itself. So we begin with the body-centered counseling to tune into that deeper brain. And of course, these techniques use other things like bilateral music and a focal point. In Brainspotting, we use a focal point and tune into what's coming up in the body. And that is a stream of conscious process that eventually allows a release in the deep brain. So this is kind of a long way of telling you the difference, but essentially what it boils down to is that most counselors and even the life coaches are asking the right questions for us to get to our own answers, but also accessing this newer part of the brain to set good intentions. So if you find that that's falling short, it's really helpful to go to a somatic counselor who uses somatic essentially means body-centered. So who uses brain spotting, and there are other forms, of course, to help you access the deep brain and create a release so that you can integrate that and move forward into your wonderful intentions. So hopefully this has been clarifying, and if you have other questions, you can always comment below. I hope you'll subscribe to my channel, and I hope you appreciate the insightful videos that I'm putting out based on lots of people's information that I have been reading about over the many years. Okay, take good care.